Have you ever wondered who really runs the economy, governments or markets? For decades, two powerful schools of thought have battled over this question: Keynesian economics versus Chicago School economics. Today, we read diving into their clash and why their ideas still shape every decision from stimulus packages to interest rates. It all started in the 1930s, during the Great Depression. Factories closed, banks collapsed, and millions were unemployed. Markets didn't fix themselves, they froze. Then came John Maynard Keynes, a British economist, with a bold idea: when private spending falls, the government must step in. Markets didn't fix themselves, they froze. Then came John Maynard Keynes, a British economist, with a bold idea: when private spending falls, the government must step in. His message was clear: don't wait for markets to recover. Spend your way out of crisis. Build roads, schools, and create jobs. Government spending could restart the economic engine. And that's exactly what many governments did, and it worked. But decades later, things changed. In the 1970s, the world faced stagflation, high inflation, and high unemployment at the same time. Keynesian policies didn't seem to help. Then came a new wave of economists, led by Milton Friedman and his followers at the University of Chicago. They argued, governments don't fix economies, markets do. If you just let prices and wages adjust freely, markets will find their balance. They believed in free markets, limited government, low taxes, and stable money supply. This was the birth of monetarism, the idea that controlling money supply, not spending, is the key to economic stability. In simple terms, Keynes says the government should act when the economy slows down. Chicago says the market should heal itself. Government only makes it worse. During the 2008 global financial crisis, governments around the world turned Keynesian again. They spent billions to rescue banks and create jobs. Even the US and Europe rolled out stimulus packages. But in the 1980s, during the Reagan and Thatcher era, the world leaned Chicago, cutting taxes, privatizing industries, and deregulating markets. Both schools left their mark. One expands government power. The other trusts the invisible hand of the market. So, who really runs the economy today? Keynes or Chicago? The truth is, both. Modern policymakers mix ideas from both sides. When crises hit, they act like Keynesians. When growth returns, they manage inflation like Chicago economists. Even central banks, from the US Federal Reserve to the National Bank of Cambodia, blend these ideas: stimulus when needed, control when required. The debate between Keynes and Chicago is not just history, it's a living story. Every decision about interest rates, government budgets, or inflation targets still reflects this balance between government control and market freedom. So next time you hear about a stimulus package or a central bank rate cut, remember, it's not just economics, it's Keynes versus Chicago, still fighting for control. Which side do you think works better for Cambodia or the world today? Keynesian spending or Chicago free markets? Comment below and let's debate. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Cambodia Economy Explained for more videos like this.